Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
Peace advocates have called for collaborative efforts to build peace in communities to engender sustainable development in the Niger Delta. They made the call at an event organized in Port Harcourt to mark this year's International Day of Peace.
The United Nations General Assembly in November 1981 set aside the 21st of September of every year as the International Day of Peace to commemorate and strengthen the ideals of peace globally. The theme for this year's International Day of Peace, Actions for Peace, our ambition for the global goals, focuses on individual and collective contributions in achieving the Sustainable Development Goals, which will create a safe and peaceful environment for all to thrive. In commemoration of this year's International Day of Peace, the Center for Peace and Security Studies at the University of Port Harcourt organized a dialogue centered around the impact of conflict in tourism development across the Niger Delta region. Participants at the event were unanimous in their submission that a peaceful and stable environment is a precondition for sustainable development. A retired professor of sociology at the University of Port Harcourt, Mark Aninpo, while regretting the economic backwardness in the oil-rich Niger Delta region, said with peace in the region, fortunes were bound to change.
The Niger Delta has a lot of, advantages, factors that can lead to development, which are being, stunted by conflicts. So the need for peace in the Niger Delta is to open up all those developmental forces.
Other participants at the event called for a collaborative approach between the authorities and leaders at the grassroots in ensuring lasting peace in the region.
Peace is meant to be everyday activity in our lives, and traditional institutions, traditional leaders are the key to peace in our various domains, because if we broker peace in our various domains, arrest the situations, it will not escalate to local government, it will not escalate to the states. And so the leaders, the primary and the leaders have what it takes to maintain peace in their domain.
I think the government should allow fourth tier of government, that is using the traditional rulers who are very close to the common man.
There cannot be a better time to call for peace and security of all than now, when war and conflict have rendered millions of people desolate without food and shelter. It therefore behooves on all and sundry to embrace and advocate for peace and the prosperity of all.
Inside the Niger Delta,